Alright, y'all, we back. We back as a matter of fact. Hey. You know what you're about to do. So yeah, I'm about to cook them.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
I got my gun so
and that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers.
I'm on the same page because being able to
take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Not do it. Good job on the run.
You have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There
I like the playing field too. The playing
7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play.
I like that stuff.
That slam, a lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it?
I 96.
We'll
I 96.
We didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Charlotte Humphrey, you cannot be doing your ankles cooking like that.
This game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the opposite.
That was so mean.
So complete there to Thomas.
That was so mean.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I thought he disappeared on me.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because it plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call a moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Pernell McPhee. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now Book. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Patrick Queen providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Out is Lutz now for the New Orleans field goal attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and offensively.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They are looking at the final quarterback selected in the 2019 draft, the former Nittany Lion. It's Trace McSorley. First carry now for Justice Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Here's McSorley to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. A leap in, he's got it. He got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah,
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
You that much, baby. I wouldn't cheat on you that much, baby. I'll care for you just like you would. Be there for
and it's capped
me,
off with a Ravens touchdown.
You could. Yeah, girl. Hey. Not no.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'm trying to win these days, though. I'm trying to stack kick one of these things. Because I always do see me, look at that.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off the play fake. Here's Book. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
In there
to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Stop drawing that to bit. Stop drawing that to bit.
Things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
And we want to keep that up for 3 more plays.
Try after the first down sack. Book. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
He picked up 10 yards.
It's a pickup
he picked up 12 yards.
Set up a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players.
On that momentum that always just put.
6'5" and up.
On that momentum always just put.
Used to be basketball players who somehow came back to football.
And picked up more yards.
For the game of football, and get better athleticism.
7 more yards.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 16 carries, 64 yards.
He's bound to get
old school football now. We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10. But he has a chance to move up with a big-time game, so expect that offensive line every time.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
C-ranked teams.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
And guess what? We ain't got to do nothing but run the ball. Let's just run.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
yeah, because you see that 145 yards, straight 2 rushes, 3 touchdowns. Everybody eating. Everybody eating.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
But man, I only wish the Baltimore Ravens, you know, they just wanted more. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like, you know, like the Baltimore Ravens, you know, had a whole lot of weapons.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
They had a whole lot of weapons. They just didn't know how to use it. Especially
usually we see
Lamar
runs
Jackson.
like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early. Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
No. I think we did good. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just watching that one video by Chisel Adonis talking about how the Ravens choked. They was choking on at least 3 plays. Like, dog, come on, man. And then the rest, but then the rest, they gotta get involved with at least like 3 other plays, and you know what I'm saying, to make it feel like, oh, okay.
From the 34 now, here's 1st
He don't
and
really
10.
mean that much, but I'm just gonna throw a flag on him anyway, just cause.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Hill. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play,
Yeah,
and it's 2nd down.
I tried to
Maybe I'm
move
wrong,
on
but
that
it
play.
looked like even if he had opted to
I tried to
keep
move on that play, but
I don't think there was
man,
going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
56, the Mike boys, 56, check 56.
On 2nd down now, it's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. It's Hill. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense with 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
That cream donuts, baby.
Now a handoff. Here's Hill. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 40-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Okay.
For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll run it with Hill. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
He act like he got the sack. The other guy, he act like he got the sack.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the force, and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Book. Sliding out of the pocket. And down he'll go at the 25. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm going with the cover this time.
To throw his Book. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
What? Even I missed that. I missed that. That's crazy. I missed that. And guess what he done? He should. Oh, he ain't got no help. You know, never mind. I ain't even gonna
This
talk.
one looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together,
Gus, man.
and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Come on, dude.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
No need no team celebration.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Good job.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Book is running the books. So we can't be getting 2 results now, y'all.
Play action now, Book. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Really?
It'll be a sack and a loss of 3.
Not even
but
one. I was just...
It brings up 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have
Man, this
6
is a C-rate team, man.
And that's
a freaking B-rate.
It's just
We got 8
staggering
losses and 6
because there's
wins,
so many
bro.
ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It was like that too, man.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
I
They'll
wish I
mark
knew
him
how to
down at
run.
the
I wish I knew how to
39.
run fast, though.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 12 people.
On first down, Edwards. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, pick your game up.
They'll run on first down. It's Edwards. Taken down by Pete Werner.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, it's Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56. Okay, double.
On the carry, it's Hill. A little juke. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep burning.
Hill going to try the right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 98 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
That's crazy.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to add the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result was the touchdown run by Justice Hill. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Nelson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's taken in by Callaway. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Book. That's complete to Troutman right side. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
This is going to be part one of the first half.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ian Book, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Will Lutz on for the point after.
Wow.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually did it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. James Prochet to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McSorley, he's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. On first down, Book. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Back to throw again. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Miles Sanders, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill, excellent in the win, as his guys up their mark to 11-4 now with one game to play. And then on Monday night, folks, you are in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number